Hey, what's up, bootstrappers? This is Ryan Nickel coming at you with the very last one, the very last Flashcard Friday. Can you believe that we've been through 52 plus of these? This is amazing. What a journey this has been, a whole entire year. You guys are just one deal away from changing your entire financial future. Just takes one deal. If you've been with us this entire time, hey, congratulations, you've made the long journey. If you've been with us and you still don't have a deck of these cards, or if you're brand new and you're just coming to these videos for the very first time, jump on over to bootstraprei.com/flashcards and just pick up a copy. They're very affordable. We've made them very, very convenient for you to be able to pick up, or just go ahead and click a link wherever you're watching this video. I'm sure there's a link somewhere. And like I said, you're one deal away. And we have designed these cards. We've broken them down just like, when you have a playing deck, you have hearts and diamonds and clubs and spades. Well, you have those 4 different suits. We also have broken it down into talking to sellers, some common phrases and some terminology you need to know. And not so much terminology, that's simple, easy stuff, but some real golden phrases that we've used to motivate and move sellers beyond that. Like, oh, I'm just really interested in selling my house. So like, dude, yes, please buy my house from me. Talking to buyers when we're seller financing. We do a lot of seller financing, and we need to talk to buyers and get them so that they're going to pay us the highest amount of money needed in order to make a profit on these properties and also have an ongoing monthly payment too. And then, of course, there's some simple math that you must know as an investor, and of course, off-market properties, or how to find off-market deals. With that, let's jump into our very last card of the entire deck. And of course, it's the king. Of course it is. And it is the king of diamonds. And it is networking. Now, networking is nothing new. We hear networking, oh, you got to go out there and network. You got to go out there and press the flesh. You got to kiss babies and shake hands. You got to go out there and meet people and tell them what you do. Well, I'm going to share a little spin on how to really use networking to really have people bring you off-market properties. So here we go. The king of diamonds, networking. So the whole idea behind networking is to find opportunities to partner on deals or to pick up new deals with the promise to pay a referral or a finder's fee. Now, I've closed several deals in the past by sharing with others what I do and how I can help them solve problems financially. So I'll share my own personal experience. My number one, aside from follow-up by far is my number one, I don't want to say lead source because it's not a lead source, but it's my number one strategy to close deals. I have closed deals 18 months, 2 years later after I originally found that lead, and have just continued to follow up with that person and follow up and follow up and follow up. I have been able to close more deals with follow-up than anything else. Now, my second best strategy for finding and closing deals, bam, networking. There are people who know people that you don't know that can introduce you. Now, if I just go and I knock on a door of an influencer, let's say an attorney or something like that, I'm a cold caller. But if I get introduced by somebody else that says, hey, you know what, Ryan is a great, he's professional at what he does, you really should talk to him, take the time to meet him, I am now an invitation into that relationship. And that referral relationship works where they can go ahead and they can have trust in the person who referred them to me, or them, me to them or them to me, and I can go ahead and I can build off that common bond, that trust there, and we can get, a relationship going that way. However, I found it even more profitable for me to go to REI events or meetup groups or something like that, and just to explain, hey, what I do. And what I do is very unique in my market. I believe I'm the only person that really does what I do, and I call them skinny deals. And what a skinny deal is that I help individuals that have, absolutely no or little equity in their home, and I will still buy that property and turn that into a cash flowing seller finance transaction for myself. Now, I have a whole system and I have a way of doing this that I have developed over the last couple of years that's proprietary to me. But what I will do is I will go to a networking event, and there are inevitably wholesalers there, or there are flippers there, and that are out marketing, and they're bringing in leads every single month, and inevitably they're going to come across leads that they're not going to be able to close. There's just not enough spread, there's not enough margin, there's not enough room, not enough meat on the bones for them to go ahead and to either wholesale that property or to flip it or to do whatever they can do to make money with it. And so what are they going to do? They usually just toss those leads aside. It goes into the trash. And so what I do is I teach them how to take their trash and turn that into cash, whether it's a referral fee or we partner, however it works out. And basically what I say is when I'm networking is, hey, have you ever come across a lead where the seller's just absolutely desperate? They really, really want to sell, but you're looking at the numbers and the numbers just don't work. They can't list it. There's no equity. There's nothing for you to do. And you just, what do you do in that situation? Do you just walk from it, or do you try to do a short sell or something like that? And I listen to what they want to say. And they go, oh man, that happens all the time. I don't know what to do. I just move on and just, I'm looking for the deal for me to flip or whatever. I said, you know what? Next time that happens, give me a call. I can close on those deals. In fact, I buy those deals almost all day long. And there are some criteria where I just don't touch it, but for the most part, give me an opportunity, because those are the types of houses that I am actually looking to buy. And if I buy it, I'll give you a referral fee or something like that. And believe it or not, within a day or two, they'll either come across a situation or they'll remember, like, oh, you know what? Dang it, this was this one house. This person really was desperate to sell, and they needed to sell, and they couldn't sell, blah, blah, blah. And so I get a phone call back, and guess what I do? I end up buying it. That's right. I actually end up buying these properties upside down. And that's my whole strategy. Like, I have built a career on buying these upside down, over leveraged properties, because I know how to cash flow them. Again, now not every single one works, but for the most part, I'm closing between 75 and 80% of the ones that are brought to me through these referral partners. So networking is huge. If you're not out networking, if you're not out talking to people, if you're not out sharing what you do, just the excitement about being able to make money in this market can bring people and attract them to you, and relationships, and help make you a lot of money in this business. And this is where you can find off-market properties. Another way is, if you are flipping properties, is just to tell people, like, hey, you know what? I'm constantly buying houses. If you want to get in the real estate game, I would love to be able to, show you how to go ahead and find the properties that I'm looking at buying. I'll love to pay you a referral fee for finding those properties. People are always interested in wanting to get into real estate. The training aspect of it's a little bit tricky, but I'm sure you can figure something out. But networking with people, letting them know what you do and how you can help them make some money, and at the same time make some money yourself, is the best way to go. And that is the king of diamonds. And that's why this is the best one for us to end off on. And it just happened to be that's what it is. So, guys, remember, you are just one deal away, just one deal from changing your entire financial future. If you can do that, you will never go back to wanting to be anything else other than a real estate investor, because that is where the money is made. The money is made making money as an investor, buying, flipping, seller financing houses. I cannot emphasize that enough. And the sharper you are, the stronger your skill set is, and the more skill you have in able to talk to sellers and talk to buyers if you are seller financing, being able to do the math and know that you're confident in your math, and then to find these properties that no one else is competing in, that you're fishing in ponds where there's no other fishermen, these off-market deals, that is how you get ahead. That is how you succeed in real estate. And this deck of cards has been put together. It's been a labor of love that has allowed for me to be able to share with you some of my best practices, some of my best situations and conversations with sellers, with buyers. And I give this to you as my gift. Again, there's a minimal monetary investment that's needed in order to get these things shipped out to you. But go ahead and do it. Click the link right there below, or jump on over to bootstraprei.com/flashcards. Get yourself a copy, and I would love to see and hear your success stories. All right, guys, I'm Ryan Nickel from Bootstrap REI, and it's been a pleasure to put these 52 cards together for you, or this 52-week series. And just go out there and crush it, guys.